How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and I'm sorry. Look, I already know you guys are gonna be spamming hate comments. I'm sorry, okay? I love this car. I absolutely love this car, but I'm very scared of owning this car. Like, every time I open up Instagram, I don't know if they're trying to send me a sign or something, but I just see photos of ringland fails on these things, and I'm getting so nervous. I am in talks with a parts supplier, and we're talking about doing a full stage 2 kit on this thing, but I'm getting really nervous because I don't want to be stuck with this car forever. Like I said, I love this car, okay? If you guys don't know, this is my 2018 Subaru WRX STI, and I love this car. I made a video on it recently, and it is a super fun car to own, super fun to drive, but it does have its flaws, and they're starting to show. First things first, it has a recall. It's not a big deal. I might as well mention it because it has been kind of annoying. I haven't gone and fixed it yet because there's like no close Subaru dealerships, and since it's my girlfriend's daily, she's in there chilling right now. Since it is her daily, we have to like schedule a day to go take it in and everything, and it's just, we haven't done it. We just haven't done it, and that's our fault. The second major issue, and this is like the more annoying one, is the power steering is like whining like a motherfucker. So I do have the warranty, but CarMax has tried to screw me over kind of in the past. They said that they wouldn't warranty something with the wheel situation because I have aftermarket wheels. When I bought the car, it had squeaky brakes. The salesman said, oh, if you want, come back if those don't go away and we will warranty them. Well, I went home, tossed on some new wheels, and obviously the brake noise didn't go away. So I came back and they were like, oh, well, we can't warranty your brakes because you put different wheels on it, and that's more stress on the car. And I'm like, what? I'm like, first of all, these are lighter, smaller. I'm not going like, that's not a crazy size. It's all factory like sizes. Like, what are you talking about? No, we can't warranty the brakes. We can't do anything. If you want, we can inspect them and replace them for you, but we can't warranty them. So I didn't even bother with that. I just left on the pads, and it is what it is. But that makes me nervous with the power steering, because what if they're like, oh, well, with these wheels, what if with these wheels now, the power steering pump has to work harder and stuff. So yeah, it's probably like not warranty. I'm already imagine them saying something like that. So I am gonna go get that taken care of, but I'm just dreading that. And then lastly, we might have fixed it last night. I don't know. I'm gonna drive it a little bit more today and figure it out, but its idle has been kind of rough lately. We don't know why. We haven't touched the engine. We don't know why, but recently the idle has been very rough. We're thinking it was because the dipstick was a little up. It wasn't seated all the way. Don't know how it happened, but it wasn't seated all the way. Maybe last time I checked it, I didn't click it all the way in, and that could cause it to idle slightly rougher than usual. And it was only sometimes, so that's why we're thinking that it was that, because such little pressure is leaving the dipstick tube that it could totally be affecting it. But yeah, overall, like, this car is giving me just like nightmares. Like, not really in its current state, but I'm just worried that if I do anything to the car, intake, downpipe, fuel, E85, anything to the car, I fear that it will blow up, and I'm so scared. That's why I haven't really been crazily like trying to track it. That in the rain, I mean, the rain has been killing my mood too, but I haven't scheduled a track day with it because I'm afraid of blowing it up, and I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. It doesn't make me want to send it around a track, and it's just like the last thing I need right now with the McLaren giving me issues is another car potentially giving me issues. So it is what it is. Anyway, so we'll go drive it really quick. We can kind of diagnose some stuff. I could show you guys the little issues that it's having that will get fixed. So if I do end up selling this thing privately, I'm not selling a lemon. I will fix everything for you guys if I do sell it. But anyways, let's go drive it. I still love how it looks. I might toss on the stock hood. Probably not though. I do kind of want to go get an appraisal, but just out of shits and giggles, I'm kind of interested to see what they would give me for the car. But anyways, let's go drive it, and I'll tell you guys kind of what I'm thinking if we do sell this car, what I would get next. Let's go. I mean, I guess you could dust the dash with them. There you go. Good job. Yep, dust that dash. All right, so obviously most of you have seen the video where I talk about this car, and I'm kind of like reviewing it, and I really do like this car, but I feel like content-wise, why are you laughing? I feel like content-wise, like I'm at a roadblock because I'm really scared of modifying this car, and she doesn't care to modify it. She doesn't care. To her, it's just transportation. She's busting up over here. I don't know why. But regardless, what I'm saying is I like the car, but I can't make content with it because I don't want to blow it up. Whatever I do, you know, whether it track it, drag race it, or just modify it, I'm afraid it's going to blow up. And I don't trust that the warranty is as good as they say. Just based on my first experience with it, I don't trust it. So I really want a truck. Like, I really want a truck. We went and test drove yesterday a Colorado ZR2.
Oh my god. What
The fuck are you doing, you fucking piece of shit?
God. It's a double line.
The fuck are you doing?
Oh my god, it's a double line. You're not supposed to cross. You're not supposed to cross.
Holy fuck.
It's a double line.
It's a double line.
And he was like, what am I supposed to do? Bitch, not crossing the fucking double line.
That ass, we should have hit him. And we would have got a free fucking car. Well, that was scary. And the idiot's still behind us. Fucking idiot. She crossed over the double whatever lines, double yellow. Right now they're white. I don't know why, but they're double yellows to get into the carpool. Cut us off because traffic was coming up, and now we're in traffic. The car is idling great. I know that was one thing I complained about. So I think the dipstick was the issue because it's idling fine right now, which is great. So it doesn't have like a misfire. But well, we almost got our free car right there. Almost got our free car. I can't believe this dumbass. She has a
It's a bitch.
I don't know if it's a bitch.
I thought it was a dude.
It might be a dude.
No, it is a dude because his whole family is full of like girls and people in there. But like, let me see. It's a dude. Yeah, it's a fucking dude. It's 5K TV 876 kind of California plate.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
So the whole family.
You're lucky. You almost put us in a Supra.
Yeah,
like,
we would have had a GTR dead ass.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're stuck in traffic. We don't know why, but we're stuck here. Probably because an idiot like that fucking did it to someone else.
Yeah, and then he still has that should be like, what do you want me to do? Bitch, don't cross on the fucking double lines. Like, you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, like, come on. It's fucking stupid, man. People are so stupid. Anyways, we're live.
Hopefully I got that.
I threaded. Oh, you got it. I saw.
Okay.
You threaded I threaded the needle, but you captured it on
I know.
camera.
I was like, if you wouldn't have like gone that, we would have probably hit him. But.
Yeah, and she was like, well, you should have just hit him. And I'm like, it would have been on her side, and she might have broke her legs and shit. And I have her sitting kind of forward because of like she's filming. So yeah, all right, well, traffic's starting to move. Let me pass the camera back to her. Sorry you guys had to hear such profanity out of me right there. Yeah, that pissed me off. Just cruising in the carpool lane. Some dude decides, oh, my whole family needs to get out of this standstill traffic and cut off the first car we see, and that happened to be us. So luckily I threaded the needle right there, saved Mammy's life. Medal of Honor's probably, you know, that'd be due about now. So yeah, anyways, well, I forgot what I was talking about. Back to the car. I'm looking at trucks. She doesn't want a truck. I don't know what she wants. But
I want a ZL1.
she wants a ZL1. She can't afford a ZL1.
No.
So a Colorado ZR2 is right about the same price range as this. So if we sell or trade this in and they don't screw us over, then our payments should be about the same. So that's why I'm leaning towards the ZR2, because that would be sick. We could save money and get a Z71. I mean, it's not like we're off-roading every weekend anyway, so I'm not against that idea either. But I just want a truck. Like, I ultimately just want a truck. I really liked the Colorados when I worked at Penske, and I think it's a great size for her since she'll be driving it a lot. It's not going to make her uncomfortable. And I keep telling her, a ZR2 is perfect because you can't curb the wheels. She hasn't curbed her wheels yet on this car, so I'm not really worried about it. But
Or the Honda.
you did go over the curb in the Honda though, in the in-and-out drive-thru. I remember you telling me.
Okay,
but it didn't damage it. But it didn't damage it. Yeah, but if it was
and that's an in-and-out drive-thru. They're small.
Yeah, but if it was a sports car and not a Honda Accord, then yeah, it would have been different. But anyways, point is, I want a truck. She doesn't want a truck, so we're gonna look around. I'm also thinking like a good daily would be like a Model 3, but I don't know if I want that. I'm not against like EVs and stuff. Obviously, I wouldn't only want to drive EVs, but I think it's a good little, commuter, grocery getter. I think it's perfect. So, I don't know. We'll see. But let's get to the house and I'll wrap up this video. What other cars were we looking at? Yeah, we were also looking at Q50s, or at least like thinking about it. But once again, I don't necessarily want another sports car at the moment. Like, I want a truck. I really think I would benefit from a truck. I can get a trailer. I can truck my car to events. not events, my bad, to track days. I can go race my car and not worry about blowing it up because I'll have a trailer. Like, that's my biggest concern. It's not actually breaking the car, it's how am I gonna get it home? You know, if I go to the drag strip and I snap an axle, how am I gonna get it home? If I have a trailer that I bring it on, done deal, you know, easy peasy. So that's why I want a truck. But let me know your guys' thoughts. We'll go to the house, but take a moment right now, comment what would be a good alternative. We're looking
Shelby
for
truck.
something. Yeah, well, you just said you don't want a big truck. I guess if it's a Shelby, you'd probably drive it, but
Shelby, yeah.
yeah, of course. But yeah, let me know some alternatives. I mean, what we're looking for is something 4-door still, something still spacious, and something that you can still daily drive. So if I had another 10 grand that I wanted to drop on a vehicle, I would say Chevy SS. I don't want to drop another 10 grand on a vehicle, so I think the mid 30s price range, high 30s, perfect. So yeah, let's go to the house. Well, we survived. Another day, another dollar. Yeah, she's kind of upset that I didn't hit him. She wanted the Mark V, so she wants a Mark V. But anyways, yeah, I don't see any scratches, so we survived. But anyways, I'm gonna go get this video up for you guys today. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Let me know down below what would be a good alternative to this car, and if I'm just being a pussy, you could also let me know that down below. Yeah, so peace.